Hello and welcome back to Saber Outdoors. My name, of course, is Mark Alexander, your wonderful host. And guys, today we are going to learn how to explore safely out in the out of doors. And guys, that begins with yourself. So we're going to talk about a lot of self things that you should be doing, as far as how you should dress yourself, how you should take care of your head, your feet, how you should look at your surroundings for various plants, various pests. Guys, we're going to go over all of those various different things. So first of all, I think we ought to go on a quick little field trip. So uno momento while we... All right, guys, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to talk about clothing, because clothing is something that really matters whenever you're going to be getting in the outdoors. Guys, if you're wearing the wrong clothing, you are going to, one, be burnt. Second, you're going to probably be eat up with bugs. And three, you have an opportunity for lots of different injuries that wouldn't happen if you had some kind of clothing on. Blisters, pus-filled awfulness, just every kind of awful thing you can think of. And also too, you won't get scratched, you won't get any kind of injuries of any kind that you might get if you're wearing the wrong clothing. Now, I am wearing the wrong clothing on purpose. So I am currently wearing an ill-fitting sleeveless shirt and shorts that you might feel comfortable lazing around in, maybe go to the gym in, but guys, shorts and short sleeve and sleeveless shirts are not the choice. Guys, you can see the sun is currently on me right now, so I would burn all this right here, would burn all of my legs. My legs are super white. If I can get them up in frame, my legs are white as can be. If I were out in the sun for, let's say, 2, 3, 4 hours gone doing fishing and doing outdoor activities, I would soon end up looking more like my shirt and less like a human being. I'd look more like a fried lobster. But guys, let's show you what is proper good clothing to be wearing while you are in the out of doors like this. All right, guys, you can see plainly I'm wearing short sleeve shirt. I've got pants on that now. So if I have to walk by a plant and that plant is a greenbrier bush, which we'll talk about later, if I walk by some sticks, if I walk by some poison ivy, if I walk by certain insects, I'm not going to have to worry about my legs being eaten up. Now my arms, they're still not fully protected. So if you are able to, and it's appropriate for the season that you're in, you could get one of these sun shirts that will cover everything concerning yourself. All that will be exposed is your hands. And if you want to go the extra mile, you can get gloves for your hands if you want to go that far. But guys, let's go somewhere else and let's talk about our head. All right, guys, so we have moved to a new location to talk about sun protection for your head. Now, guys, as summer comes on, you have to protect this part of your body more than average, especially if you are bald, because if you do not, you're going to end up cherry red. You're going to be burnt, just like if you wear that sleeveless shirt that didn't fit well. That shirt will eventually cause you to be out in the sun too long and get burnt. Now, the first layer of protection that a lot of people use is just a simple hat, and it looks like this. So all it is just a ball cap. Now, it covers the top of your head and it gives you a little bit of protection for your face, but a ball cap by itself doesn't protect your ears. It doesn't protect your neck. You have to use a little bit of more stuff if a ball cap is going to be your choice. Guys, let me show you what that cool stuff is with just another slap. All right, guys, so you can plainly see now my whole face, my whole neck, part of my head is now covered with this sun shield. These are sold at Walmart in the fishing section, but you can get them anywhere. You can get them from Amazon. They're not terribly expensive. And guys, if it's something like this little amount of fabric can keep you from getting skin cancer, it's so worth it. But guys, if this is not your style, there is another choice that you might want to make, and And this might be the choice that you want to make. You could wear one of these big flop hats. Now, if you want to leave it like this whenever you're kind of in a shaded area, cool, not a big deal. If you want to, if you're in a very sunny area, putting it out like this, you're covering the back of your head, you're covering your ears, you're covering your face, you're covering a lot of ground with just a little floppy hat. Now, you can also increase one more thing for your eyes, guys. If you're not wearing them, you could wear a pair of shades, guys. All these is just cheap Walmart Ozark Trail shades, but guys, that's gonna stop the sun from blinding me. It's going to stop the glare off of the water. It's going to save my eyes whenever I need a little bit of darkness, a little bit of shading. Even if I happen to have this flipped up and my face is getting the sun, it's not going to affect my eyes like it would if I did not have these on. But guys, let's talk about something else real quick. Let's go to our next location with all right guys, so I have 3 different kinds of shoes that are typical for outdoor activities. So I have Crocs, I have trail runners, and I have rubber boots. So guys, these all are for different purposes. Rubber boots, if you are going somewhere wet, muddy, nasty, somewhere that you wouldn't want to maybe walk in these, or if you went with these, you'd be slipping and sliding all over the place. Boots are the course. Get you a good pair of boots. They're not terribly expensive. Shoes, if you are going to do some hiking, if you're going to do something in the way of long distance travel, shoes are the way to go. These boots will likely rub a sore on your foot doing that, and these Crocs do not fit well enough. They're going to shift, they're going to move with you, and also if you step on something, they may roll while your foot stays stationary and roll your ankle without you actually trying. And on the last part, if you're just on flat, reasonable ground, I'm at a area where there is, grass is mowed, everything's taken care of. I can see what's going on. Crocs are a good choice for this. Crocs are a great choice if you're going to go to the beach, because if you get these wet, all you have to do is just give them a minute to dry. They'll be fine. If you get sand in these, not a problem. If you get sand in these, it takes forever to get it all the way out. And if you get sand in these, well, you've probably fell down and you may have other more pressing issues. But guys, let's go talk about something else right quick. And I think this time I'm going to do a snap cut. It's not snapping. All right guys, so I'm sitting here at the beach now, and guys, I want to talk to you really quickly about taking care of your skin. Guys, we don't get another set of skin. It's kind of like our eyes or our ears. We don't get 2 sets. Make sure to take care of those peepers, those listeners. Make sure you take care of your skin. Cover it up so it's nice and shaded away from the sun. If you're going to be in direct sun for hours and hours on end, even maybe go to the point of wearing gloves, but to be sure that you're going to be okay, guys, get some sunblock. Sunblock is not a new invention. It's something that we've had for many years, and the highest SPF you can get, the better, because that's going to protect your skin against that UV radiation that is going to cause the burn if you are going to be out working or out fishing or out having fun in the outdoors. Guys, take care of yourself. Now, the other way to take care of your skin is to simply get in the shade. Guys, I'm in the shade of this beautiful large rock formation, and I'm in the middle of the woods. I don't need the long shirt, I don't need the floppy hat, because there's no sun here. There's sun out there and there's sun on the creek that's below me, but there is no sun where I'm at, so I am safe. And if you have a choice between in the sun or in the shade, always pick in the shade, because guys, it doesn't take any effort if you think about it and take steps to take care of your skin. Sunblock, shade are the 2 easiest ways. But guys, let's move on to our next subject. All right guys, so the next thing I want to show you is what is known as a deadfall or a widow maker. So guys, that is a dead tree, but it is still standing. And look how tall this particular one is. Look, there's still limbs up there. Guys, that's why they call this a widow maker. This particular tree and trees like it are dangerous, especially if you're wanting to hang a hammock, sit and have a good meal. If you're wanting to camp, guys, a Widowmaker like this, all it has to do is and smash you, crack you into bits and pieces, especially if there's a lot of wiggly limbs at the very top and the wind's high. Guys, that's a great way for one of those to come down and conk you on the head, and then you are no more. Guys, you have to be very vigilant when you're setting up a campsite anywhere near trees like this. You have to make sure that they're not going to fall in the night or during the day or while you're in your hammock on you. And guys, especially with a hammock for this kind of tree, it is exceptionally dangerous for those, because where's the thing pulling you? Like if you're the deadfall and I'm the hammock, I'm pulling you towards me, which means you're gonna fall and hit directly on whatever it is that's laying there, like you would be in a hammock. Guys, stay away from these deadfalls. Guys, let's move on to the next plant terror. All right, guys, we've made it to where we're gonna talk about 3 different types of plants. They kind of have a similar look to them, and then there's this plant right here, which we will talk about momentarily. But the first 2 plants that we're going to talk about, they are very similar, though they are found in different places. That is poison ivy, which looks like this, and poison oak, which looks like this. Now, guys, the general rule for poison ivy and poison oak is leaves of 3, leave them be. And guys, that's the truth, because if you do not leave them be, they can cause a terrible rash that looks like this. And I don't know about you, but I don't want no part of that, because I have had poison ivy before, and God bless does it itch like crazy. But guys, it is not something that's impossible to avoid. If you have long sleeves, long pants, you're not as likely to get it. Most people, they get it in their hands and in their arms whenever they're cleaning out fence rows, berry bushes, or if they're moving brush from one place to another, they usually pick it up that way. Now, this plant in particular, it does not have just 3 leaves. It has many leaves. This is a greenbrier bush. Now, greenbrier bush will not give you a rash. It will shred your body, especially if it has really big spines on it. Look here. Here's a good example. Look at how big those dudes are. That's probably ½ an inch right there. And guys, what I'm gonna do in order to make my point, and I've already hung it once, I'm gonna take my shirt that I was wearing earlier, and I'm gonna simply drape it across this and pull it back to me. Not in a harsh way. We're just gonna do one of these. And we're gonna pull it back to me. Look how much it's already catching. And it catches on everything. And guys, every time that piece of fabric catches, that's a little tiny cut that's going to end up on you. Briar bushes are exceptionally tough to get out of if you were to fall into them, or if you have to deal with them a lot. Guys, it'll cut your hands, cut your arms. It sometimes will even stick through clothing. Clothing is not a guaranteed protection from this particular plant. But guys, let's go on to other things. You can see those nice, beautiful flowers. You know, you won't always be walking on nice cut grass like this. Sometimes you're gonna have to go through some weeds, some grass, some tall grass. Now guys, grass can hide little small animals called ticks. And guys, ticks are exceptionally bad for you. Ticks can give you all kinds of terrible diseases. Ticks can give you all kinds of problems. And guys, let me show you real quick what a picture of a tick looks like. It looks like this. And guys, they come in all shapes and sizes. You can see from this quick diagram, they come from tiny itty bitty ticks to great big giant dog ticks. And guys, if they've already swelled up, they've been on you long enough to cause a problem. If you ever have a problem with ticks, all you need to do is make sure you get the entire tick out. Do not, and I do want to repeat this, do not assume that you've got it all when you pick it off. Make sure that you get that head. If you do not get the head, whatever problem that tick might give you, it may stay with you. But guys, you can use sprays. You can also avoid areas like this, which are full of tall grass, or you can avoid areas where they might be sitting on a limb waiting to catch a ride on any animal that might be willing or able to supply them with the things that they need, i.e. your blood. But guys, you can get sprays, you can put down various powders if you want to take care of a certain area. But let's talk about mosquitoes real quick, but not here. Let's jump to the next place. Now guys, there is one thing in particular that is very difficult to defeat. It's something that has killed millions of people, a little tiny thing, but a thing that is very dangerous and something that you should try to protect yourself against, and that's mosquitoes. Guys, mosquitoes carry all manner of awful, nasty things that I don't want and you don't want either. But guys, the thing to do, you have to use something with high DEET, or they do make fumigation kind of deals where you light the thing and it gets rid of the insects in the area, the citronella candles. But they also have smokers. They also have little electronic jobs that I don't really quite understand, and tiki torches and all manner of other things. You could also just simply light a fire and smoke them out and get them out of your area. But guys, mosquitoes are definitely something that you should be aware of, and you should take that spray, whatever it is, and head to toe put it on you to keep the bugs off of you. Of course, wear pants, wear a long sleeve shirt if you know you're going to a place that is loaded with mosquitoes, like a swampy area. But guys, that's about all that I have. Let's go to the ending. Alright guys, so that is the video. Thank you so very much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification, subscribe guys. And if you want to support the channel monetarily, you're more than welcome to pick up some merch. You're more than welcome to get a membership. Memberships are $5. And every membership gives you access to every single video early. My members had access to this video weeks before everyone else. But guys, I just want to thank you again so very much for watching. We'll see you somewhere in the woods or on the water.